Hey guys, this is going to be my kind of a setup, like how to set up a Leopard Gecko tub video. This is one of my tubs that I have for my reptile rack. It's a 12-quart tub. This is about the minimum size you're going to want if you decide to go with tubs. It's for a breeding rack, so that's why they're a little bit smaller. So to kind of start out with, let's kind of, I guess, go with what we got on the tub here. What I have done here is I've drilled about 1 billion holes along the edges here on the top. Now you want to make sure that you don't make them too big to where like your crickets or whatever you're feeding your leopard gecko doesn't get out, but also enough holes to where there's enough air circulation going around. You don't want to, one, suffocate, and you also don't want to allow moisture to get built up in there just from your water bowl or whatever. Next would probably be your substrate. If you're gonna go with a tub, I'm gonna kind of say just stick with either like a reptile carpet or simple, what I've using with all mine, just a paper towel. It's easy to clean up and it's probably gonna be your cheapest substrate, bedding, whatever you want to call it. You always want to have a water bowl. Just something simple. It could be like a milk, like a gallon of milk cap or Gatorade cap, just something that obviously wash it out really well. And that's just put that on the cooler side. Next, you're gonna want to have a hide, and if it's just gonna be one gecko in there, you just need one hide. What I have here is just a cottage cheese one that I cut a little slot in here to make it a hide. Now what I did was, you guys probably can't tell, let me kind of put it in macro. You can kind of see a little bit, but I took a lighter to the edges here and I rounded off all the corners, all the sharp edges to the parts that I cut out. That way it doesn't cut your gecko, and you don't have to worry about it harming itself whenever it's going in and out of the hide. And you just kind of put that on the hot side. Now when it's a tub, you really only need one hide unless you got a bigger size tub. But like I said, this is my breeding rack. And really, this is all you need. This is all you really need. Just a hide and a water bowl and substrate. The tub itself, drill a couple holes. And you're also going to need a secure lid. Now, heat, I'll explain that here in a couple seconds, but that's pretty much the tub. That's all you really need. And let me go and kind of show you what I have for heat. Now what I'm using is heat tape, because this right here is my breeding rack. And it's about 8 tubs high. There's my youngest leopard gecko right there, the newest one. And this heat tape right here keeps the temperature around, I believe last time I checked it, at this part right here is about 93, and then on the inside of the tub it keeps it around 89. So it puts that at the right temperature, which is what you need it to. You can also use heat mats. Just make sure that you keep it at the right temperature. I've never used a dimmer switch for a heat mat, well, heat pad, so I'm not really sure how you would control the temperature if it gets too hot. So, but that's what I've heard you can use, and that's pretty much the only thing you can use for a smaller tub like this. Yeah, I believe that's pretty much it. So let's just kind of go ahead and put the 2 geckos in here, because this is my breeding rack. So I don't have to. They're both being spazzes right now, just so I can hold the camera and put them in there at the same time. And they're just gonna kind of slide right in. Come on. There we go. And there you go. I know it looks a little crammed right now. I'm only gonna have these 2 in here for this tub just for another couple days. That way I can go ahead and breed these 2 and hopefully get some babies. So if you guys have any more questions, or well, any questions I guess, on how to set a tub up like this, just leave a comment on this. And yes, I do understand this is a smaller tub. Gotta understand, this is only a breeding rack. This isn't an actual tub. I'm just kind of showing you how I set this up, and yeah, hope you guys liked this video. If you did, then awesome. If you didn't, who cares?